Good night, viewers. Here are your top headlines. A driver arrested with narcotics at Matthews Ridge. Pookie charged with the murder of Nat Ramprasad at Canal No. 2. Ryvan Francis charged with the murder of Levoy Taljit. Bartica taxi driver fined $50,000 for multiple traffic violations, and another fined $200,000 for DUI. A lorry driver and a cashier also fined $200,000 for DUI. Cyril College of Education empowers visually impaired trainee teachers with laptops. The government of Guyana writes off $203.7 million in student debt, paving the way for free tertiary education by 2025. President Irfaan to address the United Nations General Assembly. A minor pleads not guilty to narcotic charges. 2 women charged with attempted murder granted bail. And a community health worker receives a new motorcycle from Mohamed. Stay tuned for the full details. Bartica taxi driver fined $200,000 for DUI charge. Kevin Kurica, a 32-year-old taxi driver from 6th Avenue, Bartica, appeared in the Bartica Magistrate Court today, where he faced charges of driving under the influence, DUI. Magistrate Tariq Mohamed presided over the case. Kurica was charged with operating a motor vehicle while his breath alcohol level exceeded the legal limit. He pleaded guilty to the offense when the charge was read, resulting in a fine of $200,000 or a sentence of 3 months imprisonment. This case underscores the importance of road safety and adherence to laws regarding driving under the influence. The Bartica Magistrate Court remains committed to enforcing traffic regulations to ensure the safety of all road users. Bartica taxi driver fined $50,000 for multiple traffic violations. Nikita Fagundes, a 58-year-old taxi driver from 4th Avenue, Bartica, appeared in the Bartica Magistrate Court today, where he faced 3 traffic charges. Presided over by Magistrate Tariq Mohamed, Fagundes pleaded guilty and was fined a total of $50,000. The charges included refusal to take a breathalyzer test, in violation of Section 39(e)(5)(a) of the Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Act Chapter 51:02. Driving without a license, contrary to Section 23(1) of the Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Act Chapter 51:02. Breach of insurance, in violation of Section 3(1) of the Motor Vehicle Insurance, Third-Party Risks, Act, Chapter 51:03. Fagundes was fined $20,000 or 3 months imprisonment for the refusal to take a breathalyzer test, $5,000 or 2 weeks imprisonment for driving without a license, and $25,000 or 2 weeks imprisonment for the breach of insurance. Ryvan Francis charged with murder of Levoy Taljit. Ryvan Francis, a 46-year-old individual, was arrested on September 17, 2024, and has been charged with the murder of Levoy Taljit. The alleged crime took place between December 23 and December 27, 2012, along the Soesdijk/Linden Highway. Francis appeared today at Diamond Magistrates Court No. 1 before Magistrate Wanda Fortune. He was not required to enter a plea to the indictable charge and has been remanded to prison. The next court date for the disclosure of statements has been scheduled for October 9, 2024. The police investigation remains ongoing, and further updates will be provided as developments arise. 2 women charged with attempted murder granted bail. Onicia Warwick, a 24-year-old unemployed woman, and Marianne Alicock, a 32-year-old food vendor, were charged today with attempt to commit murder following their arrest on September 19, 2024. The charges stem from an incident involving Randall Dowding, a 36-year-old food vendor, which occurred on September 1, 2024. Both accused appeared before Magistrate Faith McGusty at Georgetown Magistrates Court No. 5, where they pleaded not guilty to the charges. Each woman was granted bail set at $150,000, and the case has been adjourned to October 16, 2024. Randall Dowding charged. In a related development, Randall Dowding was also arrested on September 19, 2024, and charged today with unlawful wounding and assault causing actual bodily harm against Marianne Alicock and Onicia Warwick on September 1, 2024. Dowding appeared before Magistrate Fabio Azor at Georgetown Magistrates Court No. 3, where he also pleaded not guilty. He was placed on bail of $50,000 for the unlawful wounding charge and $35,000 for the assault charge. This matter is set to be heard again on October 14, 2024. Bartica cashier fined $200,000 for DUI charge. Lonzo Narine, a 24-year-old cashier from First Avenue, Bartica, appeared in the Bartica Magistrate Court this morning before Magistrate Tariq Mohamed. He faced charges of driving under the influence, DUI, specifically for operating a motor vehicle while his breath alcohol level exceeded the legal limit. Narine pleaded guilty to the offense and was fined $200,000 or sentenced to 3 months imprisonment. This case highlights the ongoing commitment to road safety and the enforcement of DUI laws in Bartica. The Bartica Magistrate Court is dedicated to ensuring the safety of all road users through strict adherence to legal regulations. Lorry driver fined $200,000 for DUI charge. Vishal Sankaran, a 32-year-old lorry driver from Bilateral Road, Bartica, appeared in the Bartica Magistrate Court this morning, facing charges of driving under the influence, DUI. The case was presided over by Magistrate Tariq Mohamed. Sankaran was charged with operating a motor vehicle while his breath alcohol level exceeded the legal limit. He pleaded guilty to the offense, resulting in a fine of $200,000 or a 3-month imprisonment sentence. This ruling emphasizes the importance of road safety and the strict enforcement of DUI laws. The Bartica Magistrate Court remains dedicated to ensuring the safety of all road users. Minor pleads not guilty to narcotic charges. Mark Ramdas, a 46-year-old minor from Bachelor's Adventure, East Coast Demerara, appeared today at the Bartica Magistrates Court before Magistrate Tariq Mohamed to face 2 charges of possession of narcotics for the purpose of trafficking, in violation of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Control Act. Ramdas pleaded not guilty to both charges and was placed on $50,000 bail for each count, totaling $100,000. The case has been adjourned to October 28, 2024, for disclosure. The charges stem from an incident that occurred early Sunday morning, around 2 a.m., when a police team from Regional Division No. 7 conducted a search at Ramdas's camp in Oku Bakdam. Upon arrival, officers found Ramdas asleep and conducted a search of the premises. During the search, a black plastic bag containing a bottle was discovered inside a pillowcase. The bottle contained several rock-like substances suspected to be cocaine, along with Ziploc packets containing seeds, leaves, and stems suspected to be cannabis. The total weight of the suspected narcotics was determined to be 5.4 grams of cocaine and 38.7 grams of marijuana. Driver arrested with narcotic at Matthews Ridge. At approximately 5:17 p.m. on Sunday, the commander of Regional Police Division No. 1, Superintendent Krishna Ramana, along with ASP Kuldeep, Corporal Pakai, and Constable Frederick, conducted a routine mobile patrol along the Pakara Road in Matthews Ridge. During the patrol, they stopped a black Toyota Fielder wagon with registration number PAH 4429 for a routine check. Upon request, the driver, Canonia Jupiter, consented to a search of the vehicle for narcotics. During the search, officers discovered 2 Ziploc bags containing leaves, seeds, and stems, along with 2 joints suspected to be cannabis, located in Jupiter's pants pocket. Jupiter was cautioned and subsequently admitted that the marijuana was intended for his personal use and claimed to use it for medicinal purposes. He was arrested and taken to the Matthews Ridge Police Station, where the suspected marijuana was weighed and determined to be 4.2 grams. Jupiter remains in custody as the investigation continues. Community health worker receives new motorcycle from A. Mohamed. Bernadette Torres, a dedicated community health worker at the Kamaka Health Center, has been gifted a brand new motorcycle by Mr. A. Mohamed to enhance her services to the community. With 15 years of experience, Bernadette has shown unwavering commitment, often braving sun and rain on foot to reach patients in remote areas. The new motorcycle will significantly improve her ability to provide care, allowing her to reach more patients quickly and efficiently. The joyful mother of 5 expressed her excitement during the presentation, where Mr. Mohamed acknowledged her dedication and urged her to prioritize safety on the road. This motorcycle will serve as her main source of transportation in executing her vital duties within the community. Cyril Potter College of Education empowers visually impaired trainee teachers with laptops. 6 visually impaired trainee teachers at the Cyril Potter College of Education, CPCE, have received laptops, reinforcing the Ministry of Education's commitment to inclusivity within the education sector. On Friday, the Office of the Assistant Chief Education Officer, SEND, facilitated a collaboration between the Guyana Council of Organizations for Persons with Disabilities, COPT, and the CPCE's Student Services Department. This initiative aims to support these learners enrolled in the Associate Degree in Disability Studies. Each trainee received a laptop equipped with text-to-speech software to enhance their learning experience. CPCE has also made accommodations to allow these trainees to complete their studies within a flexible 2 to 3 year time frame, along with providing tutoring services to ensure their academic success. This initiative highlights the ministry's dedication to fostering an inclusive educational environment and aligns with the global observance of the 2023 International Day of Persons with Disabilities, themed United in Action to Rescue and Achieve the SDGs for, with, and by persons with disabilities. The government of Guyana remains committed to empowering persons with disabilities, ensuring equal opportunities for all. Government of Guyana writes off $203.7 million in student debt, paving the way for free tertiary education by 2025. In a significant step towards achieving free tertiary education by 2025, the government of Guyana, through the Ministry of Finance, has announced the write-off of approximately $203.7 million in student debt owed to the University of Guyana, UG. This initiative has already benefited around 346 individuals, with plans to extend relief to an additional 2,900 persons later this year. The overarching goal is to assist a total of 13,000 Guyanese through the student debt write-off, a key commitment outlined in the People's Progressive Party/Civic, PPP/C, 2020 to 2025 manifesto. To realize this vision, President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali has introduced a phased approach, focusing initially on those holding university loans. During the presentation of the National 2024 budget, Senior Minister in the Office of the President with responsibility for finance and public service, Dr. Ashni Singh, announced the first phase of this initiative, which includes a substantial write-off of $11 billion in loans. Additionally, Vice President Dr. Bara Jagdeo emphasized the government's commitment to exploring mechanisms to assist students who have already settled their dues with the university but are currently repaying loans to commercial banks. Beyond loan write-offs, the government has established the Guyana Online Academy of Learning, GOAL, which provides individuals with the opportunity to pursue higher education at no cost. To date, approximately $1.6 billion has been invested in scholarships through this program. According to the mid-year report, over 4,000 individuals graduated in May 2024 with bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, postgraduate diplomas, and other certificate programs. In the first half of this year, an additional 8,023 GOAL scholarships have been awarded to individuals set to commence their studies in September 2024. These initiatives underscore the government's dedication to expanding access to tertiary education and alleviating the financial burden on Guyanese students. President Irfaan Ali to address United Nations General Assembly and engage in key bilateral meetings in New York. President Irfaan Ali is set to address the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, on Wednesday during his visit to New York, where he will engage in a series of important diplomatic meetings and events. While at the United Nations, President Ali is scheduled to participate in bilateral discussions with several heads of state, including the presidents of Paraguay and Ecuador. His itinerary also includes a meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, as well as discussions with UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres and other senior UN officials. In addition to his address to the UNGA, President Ali will deliver remarks at the UN Summit of the Future. He is also expected to attend a high-level event on the Global Coalition to Address Synthetic Drug Threats, hosted by U.S. President Joe Biden. Before concluding his visit to New York, President Ali will attend several other significant meetings, underscoring his commitment to fostering international cooperation and addressing global challenges. Following his engagements in New York, President Ali will travel to the United Kingdom, where he will meet with British Foreign Secretary David Lammy and receive an award as a Caribbean global leader. Pookie Charged with murder of Nat Ramprasad at Canal No. 2. Nicholas Singh, known as Pookie, a 25-year-old resident of Durban Street, Georgetown, was arrested on September 16, 2024, and has been formally charged with the murder of Nat Ramprasad. The charge is based on allegations that the murder occurred in the course of a robbery, in violation of Section 101(c)(I) of the Criminal Law Offences Act, Chapter 801. The incident in question took place on December 31, 2023, at Canal No. 2 Polder, West Bank Demerara. Singh appeared today at the Wales Magistrates Court before Her Worship Ms. Rhonda Weaver, where the indictable charge was presented. He was not required to enter a plea and has been remanded to prison until October 10, 2024, at 9 o'clock HRS for further proceedings. The police continue to investigate the circumstances surrounding this case, and further updates will be provided as the situation develops.